Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark, where we're recovering pretty well after the bear attack that happened with us just entering into Florin Muskeg. Okay, that's loaded. Right, I think it's just the car batteries in here. I'm not sure which tower I have to go to for stuff with that. I don't know if it's the one like up in the mountains there, or it's the one I head over that way. But I think before I really do too much, I want to get our condition up, just that way there's likely going to be more wolf attacks on the way, and I'd prefer to be a little bit better equipped, or at least have us decently with our health before that. So, yeah, let me repair that. I also do need a lot more sleep, so maybe what I'll try doing is stockpiling some extra water. Oh, wait a minute. I completely forgot. I forgot I had the herbal tea here. God, I'm finally actually... Oh, I also do have some water I was able to stockpile as well. Okay, that's better than I realized. Yeah, so I'll take that. This'll only burn for another 57 minutes. I don't know if anything would come in here or not, so you know what I'll do is I'll just add one more bit of coal in there. That gives us a couple more hours of sleep. I'll see about trying to bring this a little further back here. Let me try for 6 hours. Like, I'm not trying to get fully rested, I just want to get our condition up. We shouldn't have to worry about the cold because we are... Yeah, okay, so condition is basically fully up. That's good there. I think I might save the water for now. If I do have the flasks, I should remember to use this for some stuff in it. But yeah, there's that. That would give me improved rest. Now, I don't think it's very smart to go wandering out at... like in pitch black dark. So my thinking is maybe what I'll do is I'll just try breaking up some of the stuff that's around here for some easy fire material. And we'll wait till next morning before we embark and try... Maybe we'll try for... I'm thinking maybe the radio tower up here? Or like, where is it on the hill? Right up there, you can kind of see it, possibly. I figure if I go for that one, that's kind of nothing else really around it, so if that is a dead end, then I know we can completely cross that area off for anything more. There were some structures in that towards the south. I think that's the south end of the area or the map. They were tucked back into that corner there, and I think that's where the forge could be on this map. And there's the other radio tower... I think it might be among the trees over there. Okay, you know what, let me break this down to... It doesn't sound like there's any howling or stuff active. I'm hoping the bear with the shot we put in it and that we're not carrying anything like that'll lure anything to us, we won't have to deal with it. But that should be enough stockpiled here that way. Yeah, you know what, truth be told, let me scarf down a little bit more of the meat we've got. I think I've still got meat in here. Yeah, okay, I've got it. It's all fresh meat. Okay. You know what, maybe I will get another fire going. Alright, that's not going to cure in here, but I'll just leave it on the ground for now. Okay, wood matches. Yeah, we'll just get that going. So yeah, the big focus is just going to be the radio towers in this region, try to get that set up. I can't remember the full checklist of all the parts you need to get one operational. So I'm just going to try to get us to a point where... we're not doing too badly off with stuff. Now, one thing I know you can't get food poisoning, but I have to imagine you could still get sick if you were to eat the meat raw. Yeah, so put those on there, let them do their thing. And looks like a bit of a fog or something has kind of rolled in here. I'll just focus on that. I'm not going to have 2 fires on the go, like... Yeah, I'll transfer a bit more of this over just to have, because of... I'm kind of surprised how quickly our thirst meter has been going down. I'll let those go like that. Storm Lantern can stay here. Oh, you know what? This I might as well bring over here. It's another bit of coal. I wonder if I should... I mean, I do have the book I could read for another... Yeah, I'll read for an hour. I've got to basically just kill time while I'm letting this cook, and it's too dark to want to go exploring all that much. Cook that. Cook that. We'll toss a couple of cedar pieces in there just to give it some more time.
I might have to drop some gear.
And we'll research this for another hour. We're getting close to having this book done, and it looks like it'll basically shoot us right up to level 3 once it is fully done. But the good news is we were bouncing back pretty well from the bear attack. Truth be told, I wasn't left in really dire straits. My biggest worry was, because of how the muskeg has so much thin ice, I would have fallen into thin ice, gotten back out, and still had the bear on my tail, which would have probably led to a lethal follow-up attack from it. But thankfully, we were able to navigate to the central rail line that runs through the muskeg, and that at least will keep you above the, or off thin ice spar areas. I'll probably want to bring the travois with me, try and go up to both the radio tower and to the forge stuff. It seems like the game almost registers where thin ice is, and you cannot walk onto it, which is very handy to stop us from doing anything pretty stupid. I think it's also in place so that way if you are carrying the travois and you hit thin ice, you don't have it so that way you can't actually interact with the travois to pick it up and move it. That might be a case of it, I'm not entirely sure, but it is what it is. So let me just use this one more hour. Those are both cooked. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that going for a little bit more water. Get that going for the bit it will cook. And just enjoy the quiet out here. I should check and see. Okay, probably a good thing I am checking this, because I have no ammo left in it. Okay, so that's reloaded, that's fully loaded, and the bow does have a good amount of arrows to it. And yeah, the flare pistol does have a couple in it, so we should be good on those fronts. What I'll probably do is just get this little bit extra water made up for our stockpile. Probably have this bit of wolf that's here, maybe even another piece that's there. And I'll transfer over a little bit more of the, I guess I might as well transfer both things of the tea. There we go. But after we get the muskeg figured out, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. The longbow I have brought back for quite a few weeks now, so I'm kind of leaning maybe this will be the last week I'll go for a while and give it another break. Like, I'm kind of torn. It's like, on the one hand, we are doing really well. It will be a lot of stuff going into Signal Void 4, but I also do admit the channel has stagnated a little bit again with the series. So I'm feeling like wanting to do something a little bit different with it all. So yeah, I'm just going to try to debate on that, but I am kind of feeling I know I've never had a big turnout for the Long Dark or a lot of engagement with it, so I am thinking maybe this will just be our last week. We'll try to get the musk egg set up and then give it another pause. Yeah, let me drink that just to have. I'll take that. With that, we'll have a little bit of the meat we've got saved up here. Have a sip of the herbal tea just to help for our rest. And now let's let's try for 6 hours. We're probably going to be waking up more towards noon or something, but I mean, I want to get the full rest that we can in. It sounds like the birds are circling something outside. Okay, what are you... Is it just one of the wolf carcasses that's over here? Yeah, seems like that is all they're interested in there. Okay. Oh, bottle of antiseptic right there. Yeah, we've got pretty good rest. I'm just going to... You know, I might as well bring the bit of cooked meat I've got with me. Okay, that should do us good there.
I wonder if I can drop any of it.
Actually, you know what? He's talking about being over encumbered. Let me see if there is anything I've got extra weight-wise I can just toss over. The flask I shouldn't really have to worry about. The storm lantern I can move over. I'll toss the meat into there. That way I don't think it's going to... Yeah, we're not losing our fatigue too quickly now. And let's go along and see about finding what's around that radio tower that's up in the hills there. Now, trying to get to it might be a little tricky because it looks... No, steep slope there. Let's reconfigure that. There we go. Now, see, a lot of the area around here immediately looks like it has large patches of ice, which I'm guessing I won't really be able to cross all that easily. But I think if we go over this way, I might be able to just, like, hop across parts of the snow. It seems like your snow is your safe bet of... You're going to have thicker ice around those spots. I mean, I still don't know where the bear went. Okay, everything seems okay. I just got a little antsy there hearing the ice underfoot. It's not 100% game over lethal if you were to fall through the ice, but it does definitely set you back. So we want to avoid that as much as we can. It seems like maybe these kind of foggy, overcast conditions are good for the wildlife being a little more thinner out here. See, I'm just kind of going off of where I thought I had seen the radio tower, and truth be told, I don't know how far off and how far up I've got to go for it. It's like, okay, I'm seeing, like, some of the hillside there. So I'm wondering, oh, I got birds flying over something over there. Could just be a corpse, or could... Well, it's definitely has to be a corpse, but what it's a corpse of... Okay, yeah, see, there's our indication that I was going towards thin ice. I do hear a wolf howl. Oh! I think out of my peripheral, I might be seeing the radio tower. Or it might just be a tree. Okay, looks like they're flying over a deer carcass over there. Just gonna set that down, take a little look around. Ah, see, with how foggy it is, and us being a little lower ground, well, the travois is definitely losing its condition pretty quick. So I might have to look at actually... Oh, well, there's the radio tower right up there. Okay, good news is I am going in the right direction. But yeah, with the Travois losing his condition as steadily as it does, it's probably something I'm going to want to be highly careful of with the little bit it's got left. Like, there's not anything too major-wise equipment for, like, gear or such in it. Yeah, you know what? I'll drop that for now. Okay, 15 kilograms is going to be a frickin' lot, so let me first make sure I know the way up there before I do decide to start lugging that with me. Because, truth be told, it could even be that this radio tower isn't one that I have to repair. The only reason I'm kind of leaning to it is because one is down towards the broken railroad that we saw when we were looking around there. There is one close to Mystery Lake as well, but that feels a little too convenient to be one to fix, like literally just being right by a transfer area. So this one, more out in the middle of nowhere in the hills, is the one that makes me think this is probably the transmitter tower to be repaired. I mean, I could be wrong. There's actually 2 you have to repair in this region. But, I thought I was going to see something soon. I kind of hate how they do this, the spraying crap, because so much of the terrain often feels like you're forced to... you're forced to go on areas that are super steep in that. There's never, like, a lot of nice, gentler slopes that you could find when it comes to, like, finding certain places. And now I have to try to figure out how I lug that car battery up this way, too. Okay, good news, though, is it looks like it's pretty peaceful up here. Yeah, it's just the deer roaming around. Yeah, here's a shortwave tower. Okay. Although it doesn't look like it has... So this isn't the one to repair. There's a laptop left here. Oh, might as well grab that fuse. I'm glad I didn't take the battery up here, because, yeah, there's nothing to repair at this one, so it must be the standing one closer to, the Mystery Lake transfer. Okay, well, I was going to say I would try to, fill out the map a bit, but I think with the limited visibility from how things are right now, it's not going to be worth doing that. Yes, I kind of tried to get across there where it was pretty steep. So let me see. Is this a... It seems like a little bit more of a gentler incline. Okay, but that is helpful to know. So now we can focus our efforts towards the Mystery Lake transfers one. And if it's not that one, I'm going to be very, very surprised. But once we get it repaired, I think that'll mean we could start using the shortwave on Aurora nights out here. But, yeah, God, 36% left on the Travois. Oh, okay, we got a wolf there. I'll try to keep an ear out for it. I'm hoping... Dang. Not too bad of a shot there. Okay, that's down to 34% now. I think the material, or like the terrain you're dragging along, may have an impact to like the, durability. I'm trying to debate. Do I want to... Yeah, you know, let me quickly carve up this guy. It's not going to take very long. I'll toss all the meat to the Travois, but this at least just maintains that I'll have a steady food supply for a bit.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
There we go. Toss that over. Hoist you up. Some wolves do seem to be intimidated by us and will run off. Others are more provoked and will try going after us. I guess it's all luck of the draw for what behavior you've got for which ones. What we'll do is get down here, try to get across, and aim for that other tower today. If we knock all of that off, I think that's a decent start for things. Damn it. Again, this is why I hate the muskeg. It's so annoying to travel across it. You know, I'd be curious to see, like, what the full thin ice map is. Like, if you were to take a picture of what the map looks like, and then highlight all the red areas where you would fall through ice and you basically can't walk across, how much of this map is actually, like, non-existent that you can actually set foot on? Because I feel like it's a vast majority of it. I need no space for... just that little shrub? Yeah, it's just that little shrub there. Okay, we'll work our way back towards the rail line. That'll be easy to follow to close to where we've got to go to get to this other tower. And I'll also want to try to keep checks on the Travois for how its durability is doing. Okay, there's the power line, so we're not too far off from where we're going. But the biggest thing I'm trying to figure out is lugging around these car batteries. It really is leaning to... I think this is really the only one that might be a bit more troublesome to do. Like, I'm trying to think of where the other areas are. It's the Forlorn Muskeg here, I think, was one. Pleasant Valley has Signal Hill that I think is another to repair. And then there is also Mountain Town. But Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley at least have, like, cars nearby. So I don't think the car batteries will be too big of an issue for us to find closer. We won't have to do what we've done at the railroad, where it's like dragging them across a full region. But yeah, we're literally back to where we've been. Everything is still looking pretty calm and good. The wolf population is staying thinned out. The bear, I still don't know where it is. I doubt the 1 or 2 shots I put into it will be enough to kill it, so it's probably still roaming around in some spots on the map. But we'll go this way, and I think I even see where we want to go to try climbing up into the hills to reach the tower. I'll leave the crow feathers behind. We do have 10 arrows, all kinds of firearm ammunition. It's not something I'm going to focus too hard on getting every little bit and piece as I need. Or, well, not even need at this point. There might be another wolf out there. Oh! I think that's a bear carcass up ahead. It's a lot bigger than a wolf, and I can't see us having taken down a moose. Or anything taking a moose down. So this is where... yeah, this is where it dropped. I'm actually not... I think I'm only going to harvest the hide of it. I'm not going to worry about the meat. We've got some fresh wolf in the pack. We can have any meat we come across from any species. So the only thing I'd probably want to do is get the bear hide in order to let that slowly cure. And I can put that to either repairing a jacket or maybe even that bearskin bedroll. But it's good to know that we don't have to worry about you around for a while. Yeah, you're frozen solid. Yeah, we'll get a couple of guts with it, too. I mean, they are, like, the most basic of everything that kind of crafts with leather, hide, etc. uses them, so I might as well grab some. Well, that is, admittedly, a nice little gain from coming out here, too. Okay, there's the tower. So yeah, I think if we just go up here, follow along, we should be up into the region for it. So what we'll aim to do... actually, how is this sitting? 28%. I might actually have to look at... do I leave the travois here? So that way I'm not dragging it all the way? Or do I... The battery's going to super slow me down, though. And, okay, I don't... Oh. Okay, that should send him off running, so that's... Okay, further out than I thought it was, so... Let me see about this. Okay, yeah. I don't think we have to worry about the other wolf. I'm hoping maybe taking down that one will be like a signal to the other one of... Do not try, you will die. But... With how that seems so tucked away over there... I'm not sure my best method of reaching it. I don't think there's a climbing rope to it. So I think I might have to go the long way to finding the way up to it. But it looks like there's a body or something up ahead. We'll check that out on the way. And yeah, I'll try to aim for us to reach the tower before we'll end today's episode. It's, again, not that far. It's just how's the roundabout method to reaching it. I might also want to start harvesting some more of the old man's beard lichen, because I'm sure I've used up a few pieces of that when it's come to the attacks we've been suffering. Oh, it's not a body. It's a snow shelter. There's actually a few things scattered around here, too. We don't really need the toque. I will have the candy bar just for the bit of free food. Okay, well, it's ruined, so there's not really much I'll get from that, but I might as well take those. I could dismantle it, but it's not going to do much, so yeah, somebody was out here. Although I don't know if it was the case of... I mean, the bear could have easily gotten them. It got me, after all. So yeah, we'll leave that interesting find alone. Yeah, we can see the tower right up there. So I think it is, we'll have to go around and then up. Now, let me head out this way. The ice again might be a nuisance. Okay, thankfully the snow does go right to the edge here. So yeah, we're coming for you, and then we'll see how much I need and am lacking to fix that up. I don't know what terrain would be... Okay, how is this sitting? 25. Yeah, I really feel like depending on what you're dragging it through, the travois has varying rates it kind of loses its durability. I don't know if it's... The weight inside could be a factor. But I feel like dragging it along ice, stone, and roadway, that degrades it faster than dragging it just over... snow does. Oh. Ouch. That little stretch. That tiny little freaking stretch right here is thin ice. You gotta be kidding me. This is why I hate this stupid map. Like, it makes no sense for that little pocket to be thin ice. But there's an even wider stretch beside it that's thick enough to support you. God, the muskeg. I think there's only one other map that would be more annoying than this one. And the only reason it's annoying is because of the timber wolves on it. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be. But But yeah, it's stupid little things like that just make me despise Forlorn Muskeg. Because it doesn't always feel like there's a rhyme or reason for what is and what isn't thick ice. Okay. So let me just drop this for a moment. Yeah, we're not going up that way, so I think we do have to go up around the back there for it. Let's hoist you up and keep... Nope. Another wolf in the right ahead. Another sapling to harvest too. The saplings I probably will pick up. Crow feathers, as long as we're killing things, we're going to have them circle bodies and leave those behind. But saplings are a little more difficult to come by, so... might as well deal with you. Although, oddly enough, hasn't spotted us yet. Oh. There we go. I thought I actually heard snarling from over to my left more so than this one here. Although... okay, interesting. There's a couple here. Yeah, I'm going to grab the battery. I'm going to go slow for a bit, but... I've got the rifle. We'll see what they do. Okay, I see you're running off, so I wonder if there's something like... they'll both stay afraid of me and keep running, or one will be more courageous. Yeah, we got one who is courageous and one who actually understands self-preservation. Oh, I just about had it ready for... Get off, you bastard. I just about had the second shot ready, but it didn't want to give me credit for being ready in time. So let me just pop a couple more painkillers. I'm going to have to make up some new bandages soon, because I have gone through a fair amount of them through all of this. But yeah, I thought I just about had another shot off. I'm not going to reload quite yet, just because, yeah, you're still out here. No, you're going to be courageous, I guess, with the other one getting the attack in. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to give a reload. Yeah, I'm wasting a few more shots than I probably should. There are the casings. But that should mean these two won't prove to be any problem at all. The one's wounded from the hatchet attacks to try to get it off me, and the other one now has a gunshot somewhere in its side or flank or something, so... I think they'll just constantly run around timid and scared with being injured. And then... yeah, as soon as... oh god, you know what, I'll have to end things here because of that little delay in our slower walk. The episode... oh, come on, get off. We're not in a steep slope, it's... I'll keep ready with the rifle, but we will end the episode here for right now. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of The Long Dark. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give a like, and if you find comments, tips, or tricks, share in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.